I think once people get to know me, I feel like I'm approachable. And sometimes I think people will also take advantage of me. You know, do things, probably go above and beyond more than I should. What do you think people observe me? Do I come across that way and they're like, oh, that's like somebody I can take advantage of? Or is that something that just in my being, that it's who I am?
No, it's not who you are. It's who you've learned to be.
Okay.
You're a pleaser. Okay? So you need to be aware and more discerning who you want to please. You have a personality and you have the energy that's wide open, and that's what makes you approachable, because you're a nice guy. And then you go all the way out to pleasing. I would think you were one of those kids that went out of your way to do the right thing and to please whoever was in your family. Well, guess what? You're not a kid anymore. You can be grateful to that kid for doing that, but you might have made an absolute decision, oh, this is how you get along with people. Of course it is, but you have to use some boundaries around it. One of the ways to do that is never do anything for those who can do it for themselves. That's a good way to look at it. That's different than somebody walking across the street and they need a little bit of help. The other thing, the other boundary is always ask. Don't just jump and do it. Ask them if they want help. Some will say no, some will say yes. But it's going to help you to discern and pick out who is it okay to. It sort of all goes together. The pleaser, the fear of rejection, you know, all that. They all link together.
Well, not only that, but the fact that I'm an engineer. So part of my job is to solve problems and fix things too.
And usually engineers are not really creative, but you're also creative.
Yeah.
You have a very well balanced between the logical and the magical, you might say. Okay? Yeah. And you may not be as proud as that as you need to be, because it's owning it. Yeah. And selling it with no fear.